Welcome everyone to the Moldex3D webinar series. My name is Alex Baker from the North America office here in Farmington Hills, Michigan, and today we'll be looking at what's new in Moldex3D 2026. All right, this session is going to be split into 5 sections. We have our AOI discussion, what new tools are focused around the automation, optimization, and intelligence, and we'll look at some new apps that we have available on our App Store. Then we're going to talk about some new result tools and some solver improvements, new UI upgrades, material and theory enhancements, and then some new molding innovation topics for our advanced modules. All right, for those that haven't heard the term AOI, AOI stands for Automation, Optimization, and Intelligence. And this is our development guideline to help us to make life as easy as possible for our users, allowing us to automate the setting up of simulation, optimizing the results you get out of the simulation, and then using new intelligence technology and interfaces to make your life easy when either setting up or interpreting the analysis results. Two of the biggest upgrades that we have in Moldex3D 2026 are the Molding Window Advisor and the Go Analysis applications. These are going to be available on our App Center, or what might be referred to as the store on our Moldiverse. And you can download these from there. Starting off with the Molding Window Advisor, the intent behind the Molding Window Advisor is to streamline the process of running simulation using scientific molding practices, and the output is going to be a suggested process condition set. All right, so we can select our project. You will need a project already or a baseline run to be established, kind of like the DOE feature if you've ever used that. You'll set up your parameters, and then you'll select your mold tryout mode. There's a few of these. You can either just run a DOE, which is just a standard DOE analysis, or you can use a multi-stage analysis, which will apply some scientific molding practices, something like a U-curve, testing the injection speed versus sprue pressure. It'll test packing pressure versus part weight. All these things it will do for you automatically. It'll set up all of those simulations and run them. All right, at the bottom here, we can see all of the input process conditions that we can apply. You can either use the defaults or you can specify values that you want to apply to your analysis set. And it's going to create a bunch of runs for you automatically. So like I said, you'll be establishing this based on a baseline run, and then it will create all of these runs for you automatically. It'll create 9 runs for you, looking at the U-curve theory as well as packing pressure theory. And then it'll run a DOE to give you an idea of which process conditions are the most optimal. And then from our DOE function, from what we discussed back in 2025, we have a new interpolative approach that allows us to evaluate the process conditions in between the DOE parameters, not just the specific data points that we've tested. And the output from this is a series of suggested process conditions based on all of the information that we've seen here.